summit, this is a home court advantage for you. You got a summit coach, they come in and coach you to this. If you don't know what summit is and you're a salon owner, damn it, talk to Salon Centric, talk to RDA. These conversations that I have on Thursday night, people that are on the Summit platform, it's like pouring nitroglycerin on a freaking bonfire. So, having said that, level 1, level 2, maybe a level 3, you still have plenty of windows of time in your book that I want you to begin investing the majority of your like Facebook, like Snapchat, like Twitter. You're going to use it. We're going to give you the best practices to use social platforms to brand yourself, which is basically social media speak for telling all the people you want as guests who you are, what you do, and why they should be hanging out with you. You're going to be using these platforms, again, to build your clientele. You're going to be using the platform to fill in windows of time. But the best practices I'm going to give you tonight are specifically for resurrecting repeat clients. What do I mean by a resurrected repeat guest? A guest you haven't seen in a while and or they're not rebooked. You can use some of these social media practices to get lost guests to come back. And then the biggie, to run up your referral rates. And you'll get a little bit better at all this. Don't look now, but we're blasting your pay, as in 40 grand first year, second year, 70 grand third year. We call it 40, 60, 70. Kaboom! Good to have you. Now, here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be, the idea that I'm going to give you tonight is all about growing your followings and your likes. Your followings on Instagram and your likes on Facebook. Those seem to be the two most leveraged social platforms for getting it to happen. Shannon, I know it is making big So here's something we want to go for. How many of your guests can you get to follow you on Instagram? Man Loves Salon went live on FB today. Wonderful. How many of your guests can you get to follow you on Instagram and or like your Facebook page? I'm going to give you how we do that tonight. And the way that we're going to do, and why this should matter, that for every one guest that you get to either follow you on Instagram or like you on a Facebook business page, be that the Summit Salon's business page and your own. Jonathan, I'm on fire, bro. So am I, baby. And so for every one guest that you get, the analytics tell us that there's 250 of their friends that social media, the right practices, the right posting, the right showcasing of your work, the right framing of your pictures, the right offers, the right boosting, you can gain access to not only that one guest that hasn't been in to see you, but 250 of their friends. That's why this matters. And when you start doing the math on that, that would mean that if you can get 10 guests to like your page, you got access to about 2,500 people. And now you just go up. 20 guests is 5,000 people. 30 guests is 7,500 people. 50 guests. Now these are guests that like your damn page. 100 guests, you've got 25,000 of their friends that aren't your guests yet that you have access to. Now, I know what you're saying. I don't need 25,000. You're not going to get to 25,000. You're going to get to about 1/2 of 1%. And you do the arithmetic on that, 1% of 25,000 is 250. 1/2 of 1% of that is 125. Half of that is, what is that, like 60 people. So that these best practices get to small amounts, percentages, but the more people, 600 seen us live today. Wonderful, Mel, good to have you. The more people, the more of your guest, and the key word is guest. I was at out doing a seminar a week ago. I'm not going to tell you where because I don't want to embarrass this person. She was either a kind of a midterm Gen Xer or a young boomer, and she was saying, I'm on Facebook Live, I'm following you, I'm doing the posting, I'm doing the boosting, and it's not working. What am I doing wrong? And I said to her, pull out your mobile. I want to see. I won't tell you how many likes she had on her page. I'll tell you this. I asked her, how many of those people that have liked your page are your clients? And what she said to me is, oh, no. And I said, I'm telling you, we need to get more of your guests to like the page. You just can't post and send messages out to cyberspace and hope you're going to spray and pray. You have to get more of your guests to like your damn page. Either follow you on Instagram or like your Facebook page. Now, how do we do it? Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the level chart. So if you use the level chart, you can start setting your how many guests I want to like my page goal. So for example, this is the summit level chart. If you're a Summit Salon, this is not news for you. And if you have a coach, pull this out to set some like goals or Instagram following goals. I'm going to show you how to do that. And there's too much data to do, so I'm going to take a piece of the chart that I need. And I'm just going to take a segment. You can see that what I have here is level 1, level 2, level 3, because those are the levels where social media practices are most relevant. You start getting into level 4, 4A, 4AA, and you're booked up. But that 1, 2, and 3 will get you there closer. So what I'm doing now tonight is I'm saying you can either go to what number is your total guest. If like you're a level 1, your total guest is 90. If you're level 2, your total guest is 100. If you're level 3, your total guest is 110. Take any of those numbers, whatever level you're at, and multiply it times 2. So for example, if you're in level 2 and you're trying to get to 3, if I'm you, I would set an intention or a goal. I'm going to take 100. I'm going to take 100, and I'm going to multiply it times 2. My goal is to get 200 clients, guests, to like my page. Because when I have 200, if I go back to what I showed you earlier, let's do the math. At 100, if I have 25,000 people, I got 50,000 people that I have access to. I need less than 0.5 to 1%, and I'm booked up. And my friend Randy Kunkel, he's telling me, Michael, tell him when to post. You know what, Rand Man? I'm going to save that for the next episode. I'm going to show you exactly when to post, when to boost, to have more of these people likely to see and come in. But first, you got to have the people. You have to have the freaking base. What else do I want to tell you? Now, I'm going to give you a script on how to ask a client in your chair to like your page. You're going to love this because I demonstrated this too at the last seminar I did. I actually had a stylist sit down in a chair. She was her guest. I was her. And so as we're going through it, I'm at the end and I'm saying something like, you know what, Carol, I'm really happy that you love your hair because that's important to me. It looks amazing. And I want to make sure that that we keep in touch, or we keep in touch with each other between visits, because I want to begin sharing more of my work with you. I want to begin giving you some great ideas to inspire you. This is the script that you use in real time. And then you ask, would you be willing to either like my new Facebook business page or follow me on Instagram so that I can do that for you? That's the script. And then look, coach them through doing it in real time. In other words, have them pull out their mobile device, guide them to your Instagram page, guide them to your Facebook page, and either hit the follow button in real time or hit the like button so you get it done. You want to do it with them? If they'll let you, do it for them. I actually took her phone, brought her to my page. I liked my page on her phone. I hit my follow button on my Instagram page on her phone. I even hit save so that when she would go home, she could just hit her save button and come right to my page. Now I know I'm on her freaking newsfeed and I can start sending her out great messages. And then at the end, when you're done, right, you want to make damn sure that you express gratitude. When you express gratitude for the good you give, you get more good to be grateful for. You say to your guests, thank you for doing this for me. Let me give you a gift certificate to show my gratitude. It could be a $3, $4, $5 gift certificate. It could be some travel size products that the PPD would help you with on social media promotion. A lot of you are having contests where, in addition to the little gift for saying their name goes into a bowl, there's a $25, $50, $100, $200 gift certificate to the winner. So this is how you get more of your guests to like your page, so that when we're sending them out posts, they're going to love it big time. Isn't that cool? Look at that. It's 21 after. We got a lot of content down tonight. The boat's coming back into the dock.